Incoming transmission.
The success of Operation Beachhead opens the way for our advance. Your next goal will be to cut Jaguar supply and communication lines. The Clanners have already begun using the railroads to bring up fresh units, and they've diverted their Omni-Mechs to protect their supply convoys. You'll find the Jaguar supply depots in the area to be quite well stocked. These are also heavily guarded. But the contents of their armories will be worth your extra effort. From our rebel friends, we have the location of several clan communication bases. The coordinates will be downloaded with your mission specifics. These are priority targets. We cannot allow the enemy to call up reinforcements. The battalion will do their best to meet your needs. You'll face the Jaguar's best. I pray you're hitting hard.
Hi, and welcome to Operation 2, Mission 1. In this mission, we'll be escorting a Hunchback IIc. This is a DEST Special Forces. It's the Kurita Empire's Special Forces kind of ninja type. We'll be escorting one of their mechs that has special information to a safe point down at 1 where they can be extracted. We will be landing at F1, which is directly across the river from the hidden mech, and we will escort them down to this bridge landing and meet up with them, come back across, and then work our way through and hopefully collect up a lot of salvage and a few really good mechs along the way. The things that we want to avoid are mostly on the northern side of the river, which includes a whole lot of Saracen, regulator, and armored vehicles and bulldog tanks. They'll be going back and forth through these areas looking for that Hunchback 2, and we want to avoid them. There's no points in getting to be gained from fighting with them. We've checked this in the past. There's nothing really there that any of these have. There are a few mechs up here that we would like to engage, and we'll probably engage them back here before we extract. And then there are some more resources in these areas here that we would like to reclaim. So with that, we're going to go ahead with the mechs I've got. Looking at the mech bay, we've got actually a Raven W and 3 fire-started Ws. The reason I want to go with these as opposed to something that's heavier is I feel that most of the work is going to be quick and short range without having to worry too much. And the major thing is if we go with something larger like the Mad Cat or the Catapult, we are going to have to we'll have to deal with ammo shortages and things like that. So we're going to avoid those and come back up with come with these where there's PPCs and lasers for the most part that we'll be dealing with. So let's get ready and go with that, and here we go. If you notice, we're 25 tons light, which means if we'd had another square, we could add another mech, but we don't really. I think we can get by without it, and we would gain about 5,000 resources points if we can pull this off.
Commencing deployment. Mech warriors prepare for combat.
Scarab here. There's a new sensor contact.
And there's our mech. That's Falcon in the mech over there. We want to get her moving because if you notice, there's a vehicle coming up behind. So we're going to get her to go. She's powering up. Get her down here. The further along we can get her without getting caught, the better. Just have her come down here and wait. And we'll come back to our vehicle, folks. And
sir, there's a new sensor
we're going to
contact.
have them come back up this way, up over the hill. Because over top of this hill, we should expose this so that we can see what's hiding over here. And we definitely want to take this out.
We seem to have a new trace.
Okay, so we're being encountered over here. So let's help her out.
Falcon here. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Very little effort on her part. So that was a Saracen. She's going to run into a lot more of those because they're all coming from that north on down south looking for her. And if you notice, there's more Saracens and other units down here that are waiting for her to come further. So we're going to have her wait right there. Let's get back over to the F1 team. So what we're trying to get a hold of is that bunch right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to burn our way through to them. So we want to get...
Immediately, sir. Excellent, sir. I am stopping. This is Scarab. We seem to have a new trace. As ordered, sir. I am stopping.
I feel like there's more units coming in from behind her. We want to hurry as fast as we can, so she doesn't have to fight a whole bunch. Alright, so we're going to go bring them up here as fast as we can so we can take out this.
There's a new sensor contact.
Right here. We want them to
Excellent, sir.
take that out as fast as possible.
Raining coolest over here.
This is a,
excellent, sir.
we're going to take
Vehicle
them out
trapped.
with one of these. There's no reason to fight them.
This is Falcon. Check it out, sir.
There.
This is Falcon.
So now they
Enemy
can come
vehicle
down.
destroyed.
And then we can have her come back. So if you notice, she's encountered 3 more. We're going to bring her down a little bit further. But we don't want to get her too close to this guy here.
Scarab here. We seem to have a new trace.
Alright, now we don't have to deal with that. So the big thing here is that it is an aerospace unit that can call down airstrikes. And the bad thing about it is that even once it's blown up, you still on occasion see an airstrike show up just right afterwards, and they can really wipe out a mech really fast. So we don't want anything to do with them. So getting rid of them as quick as we can is the best thing we can do. So now that we have everybody together, we can work our way back down, and we don't have to. The smartest thing to do is we are going to take out this bridge right here.
Attacking from this position. Let's see how they like
these guys can't get to us anymore. So we're good. We're actually going to come back up this way.
Uh-oh, new contact.
I don't care
We
about
seem to
those
have a new
contacts
trace.
anymore. And we're going to come back around. I think we're going to come around. Actually, we're going to come around right here. Or we're going to come down through the middle of the forest again.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. There's a new sensor contact. Dead on, sir. This hurts. Full stop, sir. As ordered, sir. I am stopping. There's a new sensor contact.
This allows us to come down off the top high country and get a better view of what's out here. There's very definitely some mechs and other items that we don't want to get involved in, if we can avoid it, or at least get to an advantageous place to take them out.
We seem to have a new trace.
Now there's a mech right down in here that's powered down. I'd love to find him. Should be
There's a
down
new
right in
sensor
this area.
contact.
Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to stop them right there. And we're going to take that out right there.
We seem to to have a new trace. Hitman here. I've got a new
Takes out the
sensor
bridge,
trace.
takes all of them out.
This is the beast. Uh-oh. New
And
contact.
there's a supply resource down there that we want, but hopefully it's not damaged too bad.
Excellent, sir. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Scarab here. We seem to have a new trace. Scarab here. I am receiving
Take out
directed
that rock
fire.
right there.
Hitman here. I've got a new sensor trace. Excellent, sir. One less bad guy. Bet this hurts.
So if you look, let's see, yeah, there's barely there, but we still get
Excellent, sir.
resources.
Enemy components
Building
captured.
So we're going to pause
We
for a
seem to have a
second.
new trace.
We're going to come up here and take a look at what's up here. So there's all these Saracens back and forth, all the way up and down, just scads of them back and forth. And we would be running into them if we had tried to go on the other side. And it probably wouldn't do a whole lot to us, but this way we don't ever have to encounter them. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and go back this direction a little ways. And there's another large set of facilities down here that we want to deal with, and some mechs as well.
Scarab here. There's a new sensor contact.
This is, I think, a lone bulldog down here. Saracen.
Immediately, sir. Hitman here. One less bad guy. Beast here. I'm getting shot at.
So we're going to come down through here, and there's some more mechs that are hanging out right back over in this area that we want to deal with. It would be wonderful if we had a high point that we could crawl up on.
Scarab here. There's a new
And
sensor
I don't think that's
contact.
high enough to really account for much. So we're going to do this. We're going to go sharply around the curve here and see if we can find some high ground. Because I think that's high ground right there. It is. We want the high ground, A, to hide behind, and B, to light up the area ahead of us so that we can kind of have an idea as to what we're going to be coming into.
Scarab here. We seem to have a new trace.
There we go. So if you watch, coming down here and meeting these two at the same time are two mech. There's a mech and a fuel trunk. And we're going to use this here. At the moment they're going to be there for a second, then we're going to wait for them to come back. And when they meet up, we're going to leave them an open invitation. So here we go.
There's a new sensor contact. I've got a new sensor trace.
Notice now we have maps. Actually, if we come down this way,
Scarab here. We seem to have a new trace.
maybe we can draw him through
My
here
sensors have a new contact.
and take him out through this way.
New contact. I've got a contact. Attacking from this position.
This is Falcon. Target destroyed.
Let's see how they like this.
Now we'll
Scarab here. There's a new sensor contact. Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir.
I'm in their sight, sir.
As ordered, sir. Immediately, sir. Excellent, sir. As ordered, sir. Excellent, sir.
Enemy mech destroyed.
As ordered, sir.
let's go get this guy.
Excellent, sir.
Yes, it's a mech everywhere.
As ordered, sir. That's me knocking, butthead. Excellent, sir.
Hollanders are really tough.
This is
to a
Falcon.
point.
I'm in their sights, sir.
If they keep out of
Excellent,
your
sir.
range, and
This
just
is
sit there
Falcon.
hammering
My
at
mech's
those guns,
nearly out of
which
weapons.
really good things.
Falcon here.
You
I
get
am
up
now
on
out of ammo.
and then
Excellent,
kind
sir.
of already succeeded.
That'll take care of him. Show
So,
me something special.
now that they're done, we did not want to blow these up because if you notice, they keep going further and further up. And look, there's resources. We want our resources.
As ordered, sir.
We don't want to lose those.
Enemy components
Reporting building
captured.
captured.
Enemy
Excellent, sir.
components captured.
Scarab here. Reporting
And these
building
up here are
captured.
safe from that kind of damage. However, it's always better to be cautious.
Enemy
Excellent, sir.
components captured.
Hitman here. This
Enemy
building's
components captured.
captured. Building captured.
Enemy
This
components
building's
captured.
captured.
We just caught
Immediately,
a lot
sir.
of resources right
This
there.
is Scarab. There's a new sensor contact.
So, over here, we're going to go over here and see if we can entice this guy down to come and play with us. This is either a Uller or a one other of the small Omni Mechs, and we want him to come over. So we're going to get right up on the edge and see if we can get him to jump across. Because this is a jump mech, I believe.
This is Scarab.
Really
We
want
seem
the
to have a new
jump
trace.
Okay, so he's gonna come to us. Here he comes. That was an all.
Excellent, sir. Excellent, sir. As ordered, sir.
Incoming fire.
Nice thing is
Bump me a mech,
PVCs
sir. Thanks,
really
Shaq.
take him
Coming
down
up.
fast, so he's probably chewed up pretty bad. Maybe not. Now he's pretty well chewed up, so we probably did not get him. We did get the Hollander. That's nice. Okay, let's go back. I hate looking at that because it kind of spoils the surprise at the end. So let's go this way now. And yes, we could leave right now and accomplish the mission.
There's a new
However,
sensor
there's a few more
contact.
mechs up here that I would love to deal with and acquire. So we may or may not get any more mechs, but this is going to be the first way for us to try. So let's take this guy here. So he's going to come down, we're going to take him down too. Yeah, there's a blue.
Excellent, sir. As ordered,
That was a
sir.
nice takedown.
Immediately, sir. Excellent, sir.
And there
Scarab
he
here.
goes.
There's a new sensor contact.
Falcon here. I'm in their
Close up.
sights, sir.
Bumped me a mech, sir.
Terrible about it.
Hitman here.
Here
Raining
comes
bullets over here.
Another Uller.
Excellent, sir.
There's one more up there, and I believe it's a.
Excellent, sir.
This one.
Hitman here. Bumped me a mech, sir.
They're just a little too rough on him. Which is expensive because we want to keep these mechs. Yeah, there's a Cooper.
Excellent, sir. It's raining bullets over here.
Okay, so
As
we're going to
ordered,
pull them
sir.
back out. We're going to pull them back down here and draw him down. Because our lasers, PPCs, are more direct line of sight where he's got rockets that go over top of trees. So it's kind of a disadvantage on our part.
Excellent,
Now we
sir.
get him.
As ordered, sir. Scarab here. Enemy mech destroyed.
We probably didn't get any of those because they all blew up. It's very frustrating. Yeah, I don't think we got any of them. Alright. So, I've already gone up here and looked earlier. There's really nothing up there beyond that except lots and lots of Saracens, regulators, bulldogs. So we're going to come back on down and complete the mission and skedaddle. Where is our thing? There it is. There we go. It's not an incredibly difficult mission. This particular one, I overdid it a a lot of times and tried racing the H2C or the Hunchback all the way down by himself and got him chewed up pretty badly. But going that route, hitting that first bridge, getting him across the bridge, and then coming with it gives you the chance to actually build up some good resources without getting it damaged too terribly bad. Because the one thing about those is they only run at 18 meters per second as opposed to 27 and 24 for the others. And he's slow and he's left behind. And if you notice, all the other mechs are all there. Here he comes along right along. So, and if you notice, his bar is
Mission
down
objective
half.
complete.
The reason his bar is
Mission
half
successful.
out of autocannon ammunition, so that it shows us he's
Commendation
half
for
damaged,
low drop
so he's
weight.
not actually damaged. It's just low on ammo. Alright, so let's see what we got. So we got some lasers. We did get the Hollander 2A, which is good. I like them for different reasons, not for their original intent. We got another Clan ER laser, which is nice because we need those, the Clan basic sensors. We did get that last owner. Very good. Alright, I think this is kind of a good end result. And let's go ahead and go on from there. If you like what you're seeing, click the like and the follow button if you would. Also, if you want to, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it gives me points towards the next level. And I appreciate it. Appreciate your time. If you have any questions or comments, please do comment, and I will do my best to respond to them as quickly as I can. I've been trying to release a new episode about once a day or once every other couple of days, depending on my other responsibilities. So thanks again, and have a good evening.